02-257-5396. Let's get back to the people that matter. That's you, the loyal audience. Let's jump to Joel. Joel, you're next. Welcome to the show.
Hi, Steve. Thank you very much for your time and for, especially for on the topic of gangs and this deportation of this gang member to El Salvador and all the hundreds of other gang members that are being deported right now. I just want to say something, and I'm going to try to hold myself together. Okay. But this is in honor of my Uncle Kelly, who was innocently killed by gang members 30 years ago when I was a teenager. Oh, my grandmother has always said ever since that tragedy if you can lend a voice, speak up. And for anyone that's listening right now that I know that there are people locally here in Las Vegas that have been families that have been victims of people who've been killed by gang members here as well. But I feel for you and my heart's out for you. When it comes to gangs, they are not a clique. They are not a little social group. These people are pure evil. They want nothing good except to exploit and take advantage of you, your children, your grandchildren. And there is not a Democrat in my family, an LGBT member in my family that agrees with what the Democrats and the Liberal Party are trying to push right now. Because until you are the victim and you have to deal with the consequences and you have to cope with the pain of losing a family member to gang violence, innocently losing a family member to gang violence. My uncle was an optometrist on his way home from work at the last stoplight before turning into his neighborhood, and two gangs came up shooting at each other, and he got caught in the crossfire and was shot in the head twice. So for anybody that does not agree and does not support what the Trump administration is doing right now, it doesn't matter. There's no party lines here.
That's right.
And these people, they don't understand. And until you're a victim, until you have to deal with the consequences.
I can imagine. I hear it. Obviously, I hear it I could hear it. And I'm so sorry. What an awful thing. I can't imagine. And I'll tell you a quick story.
Imagine as a teenager having to see your grandmother and my dad and his siblings and my grandfather have to cope with losing somebody so innocently. And it was because of gangs. Yeah.
Joel, I'm really grateful that you called and shared that with us. I really am. I know that was painful for you to do. And, I know it was 30 years ago, but still our condolences and very sorry. It's obviously affected you in a profound way, as it should with anybody. And you're one of many that have told me these stories, and it's sad and it's disappointing. And, Joel, again, thank you for the call. God bless, man. You said something that hit the nail on the head. You basically said that this is not a party thing. It's not. It's an American thing. I mean, we shouldn't even be political parties in any of this. It's an American thing. It's affecting everybody. I think you said you're Democrats. It affects everybody. Republican, Democrat, Independent, right, left, Christian, atheist, straight, gay. It affects us all. It is quite disappointing that those in leadership that are fighting Donald Trump on this, just don't get it.